Peace be with you. Let us all be inspired by a Bible verse today and learn from its reflection. Please share to your friends and loved ones so that they too will receive the word of the Lord. Thank you, and may God bless us all. James chapter 1 verse 19 to 20. My dear brothers and sisters, take note of this. Everyone should be quick to listen, slow to speak and slow to become angry, because human anger does not produce the righteousness that God desires. Being quick to listen means that we train ourselves to wait for the whole story before diving in with our opinion. When we discipline ourselves to listen more than we talk, we can learn a lot. Big talkers are hard to teach. They think they already know everything they need to know, and they constantly express their opinions. Wise people have learned that more wisdom can be gained by listening, observing, and not rushing to judgment. Slow to speak, on the other hand, is the flip side of quick to listen. We control our words and don't blurt out everything that comes into our heads. St. James also talks about the tongue. Those who consider themselves religious and yet do not keep a tight rein on their tongues deceive themselves, and their religion is worthless. See James chapter 1 verse 26. He also warns us about controlling our tongues. Likewise, the tongue is a small part of the body, but it makes great boasts. Consider what a great forest is set on fire by a small spark. The tongue also is a fire, a world of evil among the parts of the body. It corrupts the whole body, sets the whole course of one's life on fire, and is itself set on fire by hell. Read James chapter 3 verse 5 to 6. Our mouths get us into a lot of trouble. We profess to believe one thing, but then we are often betrayed by what comes out of our mouths. Jesus said, "For the mouth speaks what the heart is full of." Matthew chapter 12 verse 34. The old adage is right. It is better to remain silent and be thought a fool than to open one's mouth and remove all doubt. How many relationships have been damaged or ruined because we were slow to listen and quick to speak? How many mistakes could have been avoided had we only listened instead of talked? Too often in life we discover the folly of opening our mouth and responding in careless haste to the words and actions of others, and too often we react in annoyance or anger, only to discover that we had misunderstood the facts of the matter, causing us to regret that we spoke so quickly and reacted so hastily. These days, there is no shortage of outlets for sharing. Anyone can now express themselves at any time, either the old-fashioned way with a phone call or a coffee date, or through online platforms like Facebook, Snapchat, WhatsApp, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok and the likes. This is mostly a positive development. But in times of unrest and uncertainty, it is easy to let frustration or fear seep into our conversations. When emotions flare too easily, exchanges can become heated, and discussions can quickly turn into debates. The healthy trading of ideas is replaced by arguing. Our words are very powerful. They have the power to build up, and to tear down, the power to inspire and to dishearten, the power to encourage or discourage. We have to think before we speak, or to consider how to reword what we have to say so that it follows what the Bible teaches us. As Jesus said in Matthew chapter 15 verse 11, "What goes into someone's mouth does not defile them, but what comes out of their mouth, that is what defiles them." Please help spread the word of the Lord by sharing this video. Again, thank you, and may God bless us all always.